I think is a lot of fun. And I will say, well, actually, I don't know if I could talk about that gear, so I won't talk about it. But I'll say that there are definitely some other first-person shooters that this game sort of takes some inspiration from. So yeah, there are definitely some very interesting gear things that you do, and some different elements that I think you'd be kind of pleasantly surprised by their appearance.
Gotcha. And people are asking how many times would I want to play through this game?
I think you only need to play through it once, because even once you beat the game, when you do like the kind of like replay from last save, it'll do it right before the final boss battle, so you can go back and still find everything if you want to. There's not a Game Plus kind of thing where you can bring in your upgraded character and then continue the game on from the beginning.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know that you need to play through it more than once, but to me it's, you know, if you get everything and it takes you 20 hours, I think that's pretty good.
Can you just activate Rage at any time? We had one reader asking to see it. I know you're not facing any bosses right here.
So if you press left bumper, and this is, obviously it's L1 on the PS3, you'll see there's different stuff I have equipped. So you can basically choose what you have equipped for this stuff. The thing in the bottom that would be on the A button, that's actually the health. Okay. So I could also equip any other consumable. And then right now I have a Shard Rage, which is this one. And as I upgrade that, that gets bigger and also expands more. And then I also have this one, which basically armors my guys. So you see I'm kind of gray for a second.
Right.
And basically that helps improve my ability to resist damage.
Gotcha. So to me, it seems a little bit like your magic, and that's what you'd use sort of to get yourself out of a jam.
Yeah, totally.
That's not working.
Yeah, totally. And then the way that you build up your demon form, which is not unlocked right now in this part of the game, is that you basically kill guys, and the more kills you get and the more kind of a combo bonus you get, the faster you fill up that demon meter, and then it very clearly shows on the screen when you have that available. So if you actually look right now, right next to my health bar, there's kind of that little circle squirrel. So as you're killing guys and building up the combo meter, that thing's going to fill up red, and when it fills all the way up, then you can use your demon form. And there are artifacts that you can assign to your character that would actually allow you to use that demon form for a longer period of time.
Gotcha.
Which is great. And the one thing I will say that's great is a lot of games have those kind of things where they have a demon form and then they don't allow you to use them against a boss, which I always find is cheap. It's like you can use it anytime, but don't use it against this boss. Now, I find that to be bunk, right? And so one of the nice things about this game is that they don't do that at all. Like you can always use that demon form against the bosses. And if it's a point where you're supposed to just be hacking them with a sword and use it, you're basically going to be doing 3 times the damage that you normally would. So it does actually help to save that for a boss battle.
Yeah, that's pretty rewarding. I always hate when games give you powers and then say, but you can't use them here. Use them somewhere else. That's kind of annoying.
Sorry, I'm sucking like my...
You've just descended to a lower part of the world. Now you're going to make your way all the way back up.
And if anybody's wondering, you can actually plant, I believe, up to 5 bombs in different places and slowly blow them up. So you can kind of try to create bigger explosions if you want. And they don't generally have enemies around when there are bombs, but you can throw bombs on people and blow them up, which is great.
Well, that's always cool. I wanted to specify that we are playing on 360 right now. You can tell by the little button commands on the screen.
By the fact that it looks awesome. No, I'm just kidding. It looks fine on PS3 as well.
So that's what people are wondering, you know, how's it look on PS3? Have you seen it on PS3? Are we going to get this game on PS3? Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Good.
I've seen it on PS3, and it runs just fine on PS3. So this is another simple, you know, lighting this bomb and blowing it up kind of thing, and then opening up a new area to explore. Ask me more questions, Dave. I want to know.
Well, one of the readers is asking, is it like Brutal Legend? Brutal Legend has some very slim RTS elements. This game is not really like that at all.
No, this is just a mixture of combat and puzzle with like very, very minimal amount of platforming stuff.
Right.
And like I said, one level that is just Panzer Dragoon.
Is it better than God of War? That's one of the questions.
Well, you know, our review will be out there on January 5th, and you can find out then, but I'll say no.
Okay, well that's that's a great thing to end on. Actually, the review is coming up. This is not a review. We've just shown you as much of the game as we possibly could live. Thanks for tuning in. I'm sorry if we didn't get to your question. I try to get to as many questions as possible, but I'm looking at 3 screens, so sorry if I didn't get your name right either. We've been looking at Darksiders.
I'm not sorry at all.
Hill, I think that was
Take that.
Yeah, that was a pretty amazing job of playing while talking to me at the same time.
It's not as easy as you think. I think that if anybody wants to try this out, you should actually set up a live stream on Ustream at your house, play a game and talk about it, and see how well you do.
And I'll be there next to you annoying you, and let's see how
And I'll be on the chat room asking dumb questions.
In all caps.
Yeah.
So thanks a lot. And you said the review's coming out when?
January 5th, which is the day the game ships. So.
Great. So check IGN for the review then. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.